Put them in the pot, steam them up. This food for thought, course I made enough. Grab a plate, seconds if you want. When you after chips, they say it's bad eating too much junk. Want your ass to kiss once they notice all the work is done. Running for bread fresh out the pan like the baker's man. Made a couple crumbs, now pigeons wanna give me some. Looking to nest in the Coupe de Ville, Red Bottom Hills. Gourmet plate of...
All right, they gonna talk. People, they tossing it to me. So this is what I'm gonna tell you. Right, this is a good one right here, and I want y'all to get ready because I got a question. And if you're on my live feed right now, you can send me your opinion too. Okay. So I'm gonna see what y'all think about this, right? So if you're on my live feed, you're on my Facebook, get ready because this is coming. This is the question I have, right? Okay. So you out there, you at a club, right? You at a club, right, Sam?
I'm listening.
You out there at the club and you doing whatever, and you happen to see your friend's significant other, boyfriend, not a spouse, but boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, whoever your friend is, was a girl, or whatever it is, but you just see your friend's significant other at the club with somebody else. Got it? With somebody else, your friend, his or her, whoever's significant other is at a club with somebody else. Now, you know that your friend cheats on the other person. You know your friend's a cheater too. And you already know that your friend got sneaking around seeing other people. But if you see your friend's significant other at the club with somebody else, do you tell your friend that you saw her at whoever at the club with somebody else? Or do you just keep it to yourself? Because you know your friend out there doing the same thing. What do you do? What do you do?
He's been through this before.
If you're on my live feed right now, tell me what you think. And if you listen to this, we about to get into that, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about it.
Of course.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just mind my business.
Ooh.
You're gonna mind good answer.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. I have seen plenty of cases where, because you might be single, people they want to say, oh, just because you ain't got nobody, you just don't want to see nobody else happy. If you want your man or your girlfriend cheat on you, that's your business.
Okay, I got a question for that then. So say that you hang out with that friend, the friend that you know or just found out is their spouse is cheating on them. Say that you hanging out with them and they talking about they boo or whatever the case is. Would that be hard for you not to tell them, or
no?
You just be like, oh, okay.
Just mind my damn business.
Just mind your own business.
Just mind your business. That's all. Just back up. Back up.
Mind your business. Okay. All right. Well, first of all, I'm gonna give a shout out to Gerard Moore on my live feed, Facebook. What's up, Gerard? But I want to say this, Jabri. What would you do?
It's hard. I'm a female. You know what I mean? It's hard. I think that I would kind of maybe try to hint, or because if it's a real good friend of mine, like I can't. Me being the way that I am too, like I have a conscience. If I know something's wrong, whatever the case is. Wait, you said that she cheating too?
Yeah, your friend cheating too. Your friend out there doing a thing, and you know she doing it, and you see her significant other out there doing it. What you gonna do?
You like, girl?
I mean, maybe they got an understanding.
Maybe they got an open relationship.
Like, well, while you having your friend, he having his friend.
That's an understanding. I mean, look.
It's just.
I just feel like.
Yeah, I would.
I just rather for the person to find out on their own.
Yes.
And then you come and tell me. Because I just don't really want to be in the middle of all of that bullshit. Because too many people, if a person, what's the difference if you tell them and they stay? Because ultimately it's going to be their decision anyway.
And maybe they might be out there trying to bring somebody home so they can have their menage.
Maybe so.
I don't know what they doing, but
all I gotta say, if you cheat on me, just don't let me find out.
What you gonna do?
Don't let you find out.
Kill me with chop.
I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
Oh shoot!
Now I didn't say I would break the law.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
I just
Break some bones.
Well, well, I'm gonna tell you what and you know what? We're gonna put this. Is gonna be a poll. This is gonna be a poll on our Facebook site. We're gonna put this as a poll on our Facebook site so we can see what y'all gonna choose. But I'm gonna tell you what I would do. All right, this is what I got to say. What I would do if I know my friend got doing his or her thing out on her own, then I gotta tell you what. What? Then I would do exactly like Sam would do.
Mind your business.
Hey, if my friend out there.
All right, what if it's your brother or sister?
If my brother or sister doing his dirt, they doing. Yeah. I do the same thing.
Well, no,
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
If you caught your brother's wife or
girlfriend
or other.
I'll probably snatch the motherfucker.
Wait a minute, is my brother cheating too?
I mean,
if my brother doing his dirt, and
maybe he's not cheating, but he testing the water.
Nah, if my brother was doing his dirt, and I saw his significant other doing her dirt, that ain't none of my business. That ain't none of my business. I ain't getting in it. You know what I mean? He got to do his own research. I ain't in it. That's how I do it. I ain't gonna be the one. So, you know what I mean? That's on them. He got to figure it out on his own.
What about it's your best friend?
My best friend.
Business.
My best friend got a best friend. I'm just saying.
My best friend.
I'm just being honest. So what you mean, best friends? Best friends. That's a tall word.
I just don't look. I'm gonna put myself being the party that's getting cheated on. I don't think I really want anybody to tell me that my spouse is cheating on me.
You think so, but you don't know.
You mean for your spouse, your significant? Now, if it's your spouse, that's a different thing.
Well, significant other spouse, no matter. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I would want them. I don't think I would want my friend to tell me.
Nah.
I think you would if you felt in love with that person.
I probably would go to them at the club and let them know I see them. I'll probably go to them and say, hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey, I saw so in the club.
All right. I was like, hey, who that? I'll probably talk to him. I'll be like, hey, if it was my best friend, I'm like, who? And I saw, and then I saw her with, who this nigga you with? Who this person you with? Who is this? I'll probably let her know that I see her out there cheating on my friend, so that maybe she'll get the nerve up and go tell it herself.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, say, hey,
or just do the right thing.
I was at the club and I saw your friend there, and that's
what
what
was
I
they doing?
But all I got to say,
what questions like that happen? What was they doing?
I can't. I mean, the thing about it is, you can't get it.
What would you say if they say that?
That what? What was I doing?
No, when you tell them that I saw your friend, or whatever the case is, and they ask you, well, what was they doing?
No. Oh, they said I wouldn't tell my friend I was at the club and I saw their significant other. I wouldn't tell them that I saw their significant other at the club either.
I think it's just a case-by-case scenario.
Thank you. There you
but
go.
I'm not going to...
It's hard to just say this is for everyone.
I'm not going to...
It depends on the friendship. Like,
some people don't want to know.
I'm not going to say that I'm not... I can tell you something. I can tell you something
that I would do. How do you determine if somebody don't want to know?
Well, what I'm saying is...
I don't know why they don't
want to know. Because I would want to know if my significant other was...
I know.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't want to know. I ain't gonna be like, don't tell me.
When I was younger,
I'm gonna stay with him anyway. I want to know.
When I was younger, you cheated on me. That was it. But depending on the level of the relationship, I'm not gonna lie.
You take it as a mistake.
I don't think I would be so quick to up and.
Oh, you trying to say that if you had other people on the side to yourself, you didn't give a shit.
No, I'm not saying that. Because here's the thing. What I'm saying is because I know that I'm a very loyal individual, but
he's a loyal one, guys.
But I'm not gonna put it past anybody that they could possibly cheat.
Nah, I'm not gonna put it past them. They can't cheat. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm just saying, don't have your hoes up talking to me.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm at the Walmart trying to buy some gym shorts or some shit, and your hoes come up talking to me about what they did to you last night. You're gonna have a fucking problem. Keep your hoes in check.
I'm gonna tell you right now. if I have a
Unless they help paying the light bill.
now, I'm gonna tell you why. Now,
They get a little
They,
pass.
they help take care of the utilities and the rent around the house.
Yeah.
They might get
now, if I have a woman and she cheating on me, and I'm not saying I ain't want nobody to tell me, but she better be. If I don't do nothing about it, then that must mean she must be cheating on me with another woman.
He trying to set up some shit.
No, but I'm gonna tell you right
You
now.
might be wrong.
But-
It'd be a
well,
good surprise.
I'm trying to tell you. But honestly, if my friend's friend was cheating on, if I saw my friend significant other that cheating, the best I could do or would do would have like, hey man, check this out. What you doing, man? You busy? Hey man, why don't you come on down to the club? We doing, come on down, get your clothes, come on down here. Come and check this out, man. Why don't you come to the club, man? We waiting for you. Don't worry about it. I already paid for you at the door, man. Just come on in.
Well, I had a friend. I knew.
Now that's the best I can do, but I cannot go.
I knew
and say I told
that
unless
both of them was cheating, but he didn't know that his spouse was cheating.
shit, both of them
So he didn't know that his spouse was
Dude,
cheating, but I knew what they were.
they both playing games, so I ain't gonna get mixed
That's
up.
what I'm
in it.
saying. I'm just like, you deserve what
Right.
you get any damn
That's
way.
Figure out what you want.
I ain't even gonna mix up in their game. So they both enjoying playing games with each other. I ain't getting mixed up in it. Like I say, I told you how I felt. If it was me, I would definitely want to know, and I would want somebody to tell me, right? But
Yeah.
if it was me, I would want somebody to tell me. But if it was if it was, I don't know. Like I said, if it's, how I feel.
I'm not
about
saying
it. I
nothing.
already
I'm
said
just
how I
being
feel
clear,
about
yes.
it, people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I forgot. My mom, she like watching this show. So forget all that I just said. All right. Well,
So don't
anyway.
forget it. All right, guys. Listen. Here's a cheers. I have a lot to do with cheers. Picture empty.
I still got some.
Moscow mules. Okay. This is a cheers to being royal. We are now in the
We go
royal
back.
family.
Oh my God. You sound like my mama.
Yes, I would like to have some Grey Poupon. So,
Thanks.
what y'all think about? Did y'all
Thanks,
see any clips of the royal wedding?
Of course, it played on and on and on on the news.
I mean, I wasn't like that interested in watching it.
My mom said she was up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Because
watching the Royal Wedding. I don't know
to
what's
be
wrong with
honest, I could care less. I do want to know what was on that menu because I would like to have.
Some chicken, please.
I would like to have the chicken, fried, please,
Please season it, please.
and and can I have collard greens on the side?
Please.
And
Some Kool-Aid.
do you have Kool-Aid? And if not, do you
Just
have?
bring the hobo
do you
the
have
sugar.
sweet? Do you have sweet tea? Or do you have lemonade?
Oh.
And can it please not to be that lemonade from Chick-fil-A?
Oh my gosh.
So bitter.
Chick-fil-A lemonade is so sweet and tart.
It's too tart.
Yeah, I know.
It's too tart. Like I can't even.
Well, see,
That's like how black
I'm gonna
people
tell
like
y'all
their
right
Kool-Aid.
now. I don't know nothing about these kind of foods they eat because I don't eat that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? All this chicken and all that soul food stuff. I don't eat
was
none
a
of that
damn
stuff.
lie.
I don't eat none of that fried chicken and collard
Whatever.
greens
Texas
and
Pete
ham hot.
on
Texas
the menu.
Pete. I don't eat that
every
stuff.
Sunday.
I need Texas Pete hot sauce.
Watercress sandwiches and
Louisiana. You like
crackers and
Louisiana or
cheese
Texas
and-
Pete?
You know, I prefer either one. I don't really have
Either one. It's
Yeah.
either Pete or Louisiana. Which one is? They
I
know
mean,
either
is-
one.
Is this gonna be a fight?
y'all are. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Now,
Yes.
since we talking about,
I mean, Texas Pete would probably be the one I would go
we're on the
with.
sidebar
Oh,
right now, people.
okay.
We supposed to be talking about. I think we talking about
Hot
England or
sauce.
London or something like that.
Well, that's what would have been on the menu. First
We-
order of business, we putting collard greens in the Royal Garden.
Collard greens,
Oh, you
cornbread,
back-
Mustards in the Royal
ham
Garden.
hocks,
Oh.
Sugar cane in the Royal Garden.
yams,
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
Watermelons in the Royal Garden.
now we had one of the president, and now we got one that's in the.
We
you know,
finna season the bucket.
Yeah.
All right, we
Buckingham
moving
Palace.
on up.
Now we
we got
about-
a Black Panther movie out.
yeah, we
We
about
moved
to.
Wakanda, we
moved
got a
across
whole-
seas.
We about to add some a whole lot of seasonings to the queen's food. You know what I mean? Right now, did you see? She was. Well, this is Sam's topic, and we ain't gonna get into it yet, but we're gonna let him.
I'm gonna tell you this. That damn Queen Elizabeth was looking at Megan like,
Oh yeah.
she ain't like that bitch.
Yeah.
I was
Like,
like,
oh, we doing this now.
See what happens when you kill Princess Diana? She came back as a black woman, and she came back as your greatest fear.
Now you know what she was doing? She was trying to figure out. She was look. Do you see her staring at her? That's looking at her. She was probably thinking, I wonder what color my grandchild kids will be.
Yeah, I know.
Is the monarchy about to turn black?
They're gonna
That's
be some
what she
hot
was
sauce
worried
all
about.
up and through that
Hell
damn
yeah.
Buckingham
Oh,
Palace.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be Texas Pete. I just want to let y'all know if y'all
whatever.
want
Is it
Louisiana.
gonna be in the? You like it in the
Louisiana hot
refrigerator or in
sauce
a
Texas
pantry?
Pete.
I like it in
It's
the
gonna be
pantry.
Texas
Thank
Pete.
you. Do
What
not
you say?
put your hot sauce in the refrigerator, okay?
Yeah, I don't like cold.
Don't do that.
Unless
I don't know why
Why?
people put everything in the fridge. Like,
Unless-
everything don't have to
Why
go
would
in the
you do
refrigerator.
that?
Hey,
Don't
y'all
do
know
that. Doesn't
we
not
y'all know
belong.
we got in our refrigerator we got everything. You know, black people. We
Not
got,
hot sauce. It's not
we
in
got-
there.
Cold hot sauce.
Come on.
How that
Hell
go?
no.
Cold hot
Hey, bring
sauce.
on the cold hot sauce for my chicken.
No,
Like that doesn't make
let
any
me
sense.
get the hot
Come on,
sauce.
y'all know.
I
when-
hate that. Don't.
and-
Stop.
And look
It's wrong.
now.
Should be against the law.
Finally, you know, I moved to Texas, right? And I had to talk to Greg Abbott. He's the governor of Texas. And I had to get him to bring some Texas Pete to Texas. Because all they used to have was Louisiana hot sauce. And all that is some red liquid that it don't have no taste to it. It's just hot.
That's what people think.
I'm
It's
trying
like
to
hot
understand
stuff,
why
which
when you
I
tell
do.
why when you in Texas you tell somebody you want hot sauce they give you what is it chalupa or something like that.
That
Chalupa.
shit, I don't know what it is.
Tabasco.
No,
But if-
it's
hey.
like the Mexican hot sauce, and I'm like, this
If
is
you
not
from-
what I'm talking about.
If you from if you from the East Coast and they talk about hot sauce, you better have some Texas
Texas
Pete.
Pete.
You better get some Texas Pete. You gonna get killed. I'm telling you right now. Ain't nobody gonna be paying
and
around.
if you
no Louisiana
can
hot
afford
sauce.
it, then you gonna have Tabasco.
Yeah.
I
That's
used to be like, as a kid, what the hell is
now
this?
that's just like in Texas they have a barbecue. Anything you put on the grill is called. They don't call.
We talked about this.
all
Okay,
right,
we
gonna
get
get
it.
into it.
Thank you.
What was that?
Barbecue. They if in Texas
Let's leave it
they say
where it was.
let's go get some barbecue. To them, barbecue is
Where
like
it is.
anything you put on the grill.
Oh hell no!
They don't know what barbecue is. They don't know about that pig on the grill chopped up.
Dear
with that-
Texas, stop seasoning y'all meat with just barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Oh no,
hell.
no.
Don't be putting barbecue sauce on my damn meat when you cook it. I do not like that shit because to me, that says
What?
that says you don't know how to season
Yeah.
no damn meat.
No,
Just-
I
And
don't.
you
cooking
you
it
trying to
and
mask it
slapping
with
some
this
stuff.
goddamn barbecue sauce.
Mhm.
I'm pissed off with that shit.
Don't know
man.
how to do it, man. You know how we do? We get them big jugs and put some crushed red pepper, vinegar, salt, pepper, all that
I'm
stuff.
trying
in,
to tell you,
and
they-
pour that stuff over that daggone chopped up
Shit,
pork
they-
on the grill.
They don't understand about it. They don't understand.
They don't
I
understand
don't know
about
nothing about that.
They don't know shit about it.
Yeah,
All right,
we know
guys.
it. But anyway, the royal wedding, we was on that.
The royal wedding. I wonder what was on the menu though, because I would have had collard greens, you know, mustards. If
They
you
probably
choose
did,
to,
but they just
obviously.
called it another name, like watercress. Watercress.
Watercress.
Watercress salad.
Kale.
Really, you ain't had watercress. Yeah, watercress salad. Really, it was just.
You got to fake
collard
it for the
greens.
white people. This is the best kale I've ever had.
Oh, and I like that comment you
These are
made.
mustards.
Is that a salt?
Hey,
ice
could you give them your advice you had about your potato salad?
Oh, raisins do not go in potato salad.
Well, of course they don't.
You hear that?
We
and-
know this,
and look
but
here.
apparently it's not a
Raisins,
worldwide.
What
thing.
about-
Olives,
What about a little bit
What
of
else?
salt?
pineapples?
Little-
pineapples,
And put some a little bit
Anything
of salt.
sweet don't go in no damn potato salad.
And put some mustard in it. We be like our potato
Nah,
salad
I'm
yellow.
gonna have to count out. I'm gonna have to be out on that one. I don't like mustard.
Oh man, I like. my
Wait,
potato
mustard
salad.
and what?
Our potato salad.
If it ain't white,
It's
it
got.
ain't right.
Oh no. Hey, wait a
I
minute.
will say it on that potato
If
salad.
it
now.
ain't white, it must not be right.
Boy, shoot if it's
I don't
not-
like no mustard.
If
I'm not a fan
I'm
of
not
mustard.
a fan of
period.
potato salad.
I don't even
so-
put mustard on my
If
hamburger.
it's
No
gonna
comment.
be white potato salad, you might go and put some raisins in it.
No,
Oh.
no. My mama,
And
she
you might
made
well go
potato
ahead.
salad,
And you might well go in
and
and
she
put
made
some
that shit right every time.
cashew nuts in your salad.
Hell no.
Pecans.
Yeah,
Hell
pecans
no.
and cashew nuts and stuff in your
I
salad.
don't like that mustard shit. That shit makes me mad.
Okay.
Do you like mustard?
I don't really like mustard.
That
What?
might be
Anyway,
the reason.
the royal wedding was this week, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I thought it was crazy the way they showed how they were looking at that black minister, the Episcopal minister, because when he was doing this officiation part of the wedding, how they was looking at him like, what is this? What?
Love.
What is this person talking? I started calling him something. What?
Love can conquer anything. Love can take over the royal house.
They're probably like, is
Lord.
he mad?
Nah, man, he's just into it. He's just from
They
the
didn't-
church.
Preaching.
They didn't understand.
Preach.
They didn't understand all that black talk.
They ain't
over
understand Deacon Bishop talk.
They don't know nothing about that.
That Deacon Bishop
Now
talk.
they would have went crazy. He'd have pulled out that daggone tray, started collecting some money on that.
But wait.
Oh my God.
To be fair, when Barack Obama would have his things that would happen, and he had his preacher come in, the white folks here didn't understand it either. So it ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
sure.
just
I'm
funny.
sure. I'm sure the black people in England was like, they don't understand.
Well, don't get me wrong. They got black people in England. That choir was actually from England. That was a black choir from England, I think.
Them singing and getting it.
People
Stay
from England can sing.
with
And
me.
they were looking at that choir
They were
like,
like,
they were looking
I
at that.
kinda like it,
now
but I
they
don't
were
know.
looking. Now they were like, they were to me, all them black people in England, but they were looking like, hey, this, like they ain't never seen black people before.
Well, maybe the American, we're probably a little bit different. Now, they probably ain't used to seasoning either.
I don't know.
They want fish and chips. We take,
Let me get that.
we have fish and dip.
Oh, yeah, they have a different name for it, and we call it something else.
We have fish and dip.
But all I got to say
Tartar
is,
Fish and
sauce.
dip.
Tartar sauce.
all I got to say is this.
I do not like tartar sauce.
All
Yeah.
I got to say is this: is that you know what? We about to turn up the daggone castle. That castle got it
Yep.
turned up. As a
There
matter
you
of
go.
fact, Harry got married. Harry about
Dreads. And her mama got dreads.
Harry
I see.
about to turn half of his land into a club. I'm telling you right now. You know how Harry is.
Twerking gonna be all over that. But
He about to turn half of it into a club. I'm sure he had a party
Probably why
somewhere,
he picked it.
and he had they postponed their honeymoon because I'm sure they had something else going on over there, and it wasn't what you think. Harry, that's Harry.
Trap music is coming.
I don't know what Megan is into, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know what Megan was into, but I can tell you what she gonna be into now because Harry's something else.
Harry, I think he has a proclivity to the American culture though.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he
He
found
hanging
Meghan
out with
Markle.
Snoop. I mean, they talking about. I can see why they postponed their wedding too, because their honeymoon, because they always on it. They're like they got jobs anyway. What they doing? I mean,
Like, what you doing?
they ain't,
Like,
they
you not the queen or
they not doing
you're
nothing.
not doing nothing.
They riding the hardest thing they got to do in life is ride around waving at people. That's how they. That's it. Oh wait a minute. They got a whole.
But she better make sure that she wave at
Hello.
everybody.
Hello.
They might turn crazy.
got a whole-
Like, start calling the cops.
A whole.
Do you mind if I borrow a cup of sugar?
Oh yeah. Oh, a sponsor tea. A sponsor
She
tea.
ain't gonna need to borrow no sugar.
Can I get a spot of tea? You know what? They're gonna figure out how to dye her like they did Michael Jackson.
Stupid. Oh Lord.
She got the change. Now watch. I give it a few months. She can start getting lighter. I mean, she already light, but give it a few months, and she gonna start getting lighter and lighter and lighter. Remember when Michael Jackson was hanging out in London or England, wherever that was, he was hanging out. That Joker started changing colors, started turning lighter. Watch.
Well, but wait, you do know that her dad. Now this is her white side of the family. Her dad, he was trying to sell pictures.
Yeah, I saw that. Then that's why he didn't.
And her
They try to
sister,
bust him on that, and then
They
that's why he
all
want to.
acting a fool. That's why he didn't walk her down the aisle.
Sister borrowing money.
They're trying to get money hungry or
Mhm.
something. Wow.
And then her Meghan Markle's first husband, I think, was trying to like pull a reality TV show of how he's trying to deal with having custody, sharing custody with the royal family, than him being a regular person.
Yeah.
I'm like, look,
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't give a damn what nobody say. I mean, I'm not mad at Meghan Markle for what she did. I mean, she did
she's
that.
just
She did
beautiful.
the ultimate come up.
She did.
I ain't even hating on her, but I will say this to all black men: next time you decide to get you a Becky, make sure she is a princess.
Wow.
Instead of being out here dating these
I think Meghan Markle,
These
to me,
Katie Holmes.
Katie Holmes.
well, look. Now look, y'all gotta overlook them too. They like
Sorry, Jamie
they
Foxx.
they sisters and brothers
didn't
on
mean
here,
that.
Sam and Jabri. But I'm gonna tell you this. Now, to be honest, I don't think she Meghan Markle is not a bad looking lady. She look
No,
pretty
she's
decent.
really she's
She's
beautiful.
pretty- she's beautiful.
Right. I just
I'm just saying, black men have the proclivity to, when they date outside their race, they don't necessarily get the best looking white girl.
I don't understand that because I'm gonna tell you right now. I know sisters. Don't get me wrong, sisters. I know sisters got we generally our women 165. That's Atlanta style. That's where we keep them at. Right, 165. That mean a lot. That mean we keep them in the. We keep them in. They got some things going on.
Wait, I'm confused.
He's talking
now.
about weight.
Oh,
165.
wait,
That's our black women. But we know where they carrying their weight at. You know what I mean?
Where they carrying
We
their
know
weight
where
at.
they carrying that weight at. All right, but you know what I'm
Do
saying?
you know?
But
Can you tell me?
Yeah.
but if it's somebody else, you might get them. You don't know where they carrying that weight at. They weight could be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If they ain't got a little bit of, they ain't brown or something like that, you don't know where they carrying their weight at. So
What?
that way,
Well, you can always buy where you want your weight to be carried at.
Now,
Okay.
If you are Meghan
But
Markle,
nowadays in Atlanta.
6,800,
look,
but I generally just walk
99 cents.
them to the bathroom and trick them onto the scale. And they get on the
What?
scale, they get on, they get on the scale, and they pass that 165
Who's
mark.
they?
They is
the woman that you're with at the time.
yeah. They over that 165 mark, and if they brown fellas, I'm telling y'all, you gotta know that.
You know what?
If you
I think it's
To
just.
each its own.
I think
Okay,
it's just
some
really-
men want some skinny,
I think it's just really how you carry it. It's really how you carry it.
or how you treat
Because-
and act with. Like if you
If-
conservative,
look,
right?
I'm gonna tell you right now. First of
No.
all, I like I said, I like all people. I don't discriminate against people based on the color of their skin or the
You
country
do it
they
by
from. or
Right.
anything like-
you do it
anything-
by weight.
No matter
And
what
it's-
you are, no matter how
Okay.
much you weigh.
But I'm gonna tell you right now. If I was back in the day when I was coming up in the old days, in the young days or whatever it was, but if I want to date somebody out of my race, then they better be measuring up with somebody within my race. I ain't gonna date no person cause they a different race. If I date somebody different race, they gonna have to look a whole lot better than somebody my own race. I bet you that. And they definitely
So personality doesn't count.
If they out of my race, then I'm gonna be scrutinized by many people within my race. Do I care? Not really, but maybe I don't know. So if I was young, if I want to date somebody with
prefer
if
black.
first of all they're gonna be already problems if you bring them home. Your mama gonna say what?
Well,
They can't use your phone.
look.
Don't bring them home. What they used to say.
I don't really feel like explaining shit from the news and how we cook shit. I just want things to be already right.
Your people gonna give you a hard time. But if the girl or boy, whoever it is that you're dating, if they're tight, if they're right, they ain't gonna give you a pass. They gonna be like, oh boy, she pretty, or well, he look good, or whatever it is. They gonna give you a pass, and they gonna be like, oh well, whatever. But if she big is all outdoors, you know what I mean?
It's all outdoors.
Her stomach hanging down to her kneecaps, or if he out there look like that he about 15 months pregnant, then your mama or your daddy, whoever, gonna give you the hardest time ever. I'm just letting y'all know.
They are gonna joan on
That's
that.
how it is. So if you're going outside your race, go ahead and break out your measuring thing.
I mean, to be
and
honest,
tape measure
When it
around,
come
get
to
them
black
on the
folks,
scale.
when it come to black
You know
folks,
what I mean?
they,
All the other
they
kind of
already
stuff.
gonna talk about it.
You know, bro, make sure
They
they
They ain't never just gonna be easy and be like, oh, I like him. It's not. No, they gonna test the waters
Come
and
on now.
test
Yeah, they gonna
it.
see how far they can go with it.
Now, if you black and you date somebody outside of your race, you go to their house and see what they gonna say.
Well, I'm not.
They not
so-
even gonna, he not, but I'm saying
Black is where he's
if you
I mean,
black,
it's just what I prefer.
it don't even
You know what
matter
I'm saying? Like,
what you
I
it
just
don't
ain't
matter
met
what you look
nobody
like,
outside my race who
because
can
they ain't gonna be
measure
able
up.
to see past the color of your
Okay.
skin until you know they gonna see past the color of your skin until they start making their imagination work. No, I'm just joking.
Stupid.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm talking about the mama.
until you mean actually until they actually fall in love.
No, I'm talking about the
Completely.
parents. The
parents.
daddy ain't gonna like you. He just not. If he 9 times out of 10, he have to learn to know you and see you a good provider, that you take care of his daughter, or if it was the other way around, now the daddy and you the son, and you bring home a black girl, he probably love her. 'Cause
Now,
he probably
whoever I
wish
date,
that he
I'ma
had
tell
one of
you
them
right now.
exciting exotic
I'm
creatures.
gonna tell you right now. I mean, I think me and my parents got to understand it. Don't come to me about who I'm dating because I'ma check you.
Yeah.
I'm just not finna be going through that with my
You
family.
gotta
No,
check them.
no, I'm gonna tell you right. When I was growing up,
No,
when I was growing
because
up,
I'm not finna be arguing. You're not gonna disrespect who I'm with. You're just not finna do it. I'm not finna be.
But what do you mean disrespect? You mean tell you about how they
you
feel
ain't
about
finna, you
them?
ain't finna be having little sly remarks.
Okay, so you mean well, I mean, if someone in your family met whoever you were talking to or dating, you're saying I'm a check and this and that. What about if they came to you and said their true feelings about who they were with? I mean,
And
who
I'm gonna
you're
tell them
with.
the true feelings about who they with.
okay.
Okay, well, wait, no, like them just trying to, no, like they just trying to like
It's the
look
Moscow
out
Mule,
for
guys.
you.
It's the Moscow Mule. It's not. This is not.
No,
me.
I'm being.
It's the mule. It's the mule kicking in, kicking people in the
No,
head.
I didn't even
But,
taste the
okay,
thing in there.
okay,
But,
now, okay,
no,
now,
like
I know we got to get on to your. I think our main topic.
I wanted to
tie all
answer this
up.
question though.
Okay.
Cause you just so be don't check me, don't tell me about who I'm dating.
Well,
what I'm saying, what if it's just not even somebody just trying to hate, just saying, I'm a little concerned, hey, what do you, just kind of seeing how you feel about this person or whatever the case is, and would you just be like, well, don't talk to me about it, it's my choice, and whatever the case is,
No,
or
what I'm saying is, it's not like I'm gonna have a disrespectful conversation. I'm just saying, everybody gonna, no matter if you like the person or not, if you see something that I don't see or whatever, I have to find that out on my own. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I'm the one in it.
right, that's true.
I'm not finna go to my sister and tell her, I don't like, he was her boyfriend at some point, but he's a baby daddy now. I don't like him.
Why?
Well,
Oh, the color
because
of
he
the
an
skin?
ain't shit ass nigga.
Oh,
But that's for
okay.
another day.
Okay.
Not today.
Not today.
But it's not based on the color of the skin.
No. I'm just saying anybody. It definitely wouldn't be about the color of their skin.
Okay.
It would just be, I just really don't feel like
Evidently, this
Having-
must be race day.
having that. I know, right? Because it just
Right,
seems like you keep going.
Y'all
that way.
made it that, okay? Not me.
But I don't really feel like I want to argue with my parents about who I'm dating or other people in my family because it's my choice.
right.
Oh, they gonna.
But what if
now,
it's not an argument? It's just
Well,
an opinion. What you accept
they're
other people's opinion.
they're gonna give you a
Probably
hard.
not.
My parents,
Okay.
they give you a hard time. If now when I was young, and I thought about, when you young, you confused or whatever it is. But when you young, I was young. I might have.
All it boils down to is
Went
they
out with
fucking you
people.
right.
I might have went out with
What?
people. I mean,
Whoa.
Because a lot of people base their
Wait,
relationships off of that now.
Wait, what?
now?
What?
I said, all it boils down to is they fucking you, right?
Well, I don't.
How many people you know that be like,
I don't know.
He needs a black rectangle around his mouth.
you don't need to be with them. You don't need to be with them. You don't need to be with them. But they still keep going back.
Well, I don't even know if it's that. I don't even think it's people. Ain't nobody sexmatized or all this other kind of stuff.
R. Kelly.
or all these other kind of things people claim to be. Oh, he just doing it right. He just hitting it just right. He just no. That ain't.
I think that is reasons why some women stay.
I don't think that's it. Cause I'm gonna tell you, they make it seem like that. What it is these people, usually people that do stuff like that, they probably got a lot of bad decisions they made other than those things. They probably just full of bad decisions. It's just them, who they are. They just make bad decisions. They just or it's just one of them people that get stuck on shit.
He not joking. Talking about I take that back.
I know. I mean,
they don't take back.
We got to get to our main topic.
Okay, what's the main
topic?
I mean,
because we didn't run it. But
we did get to the main topic.
But wait a minute. We started it. But before we get to the main topic, I just want to talk about this now. And then all this time together, you can do it when you get our main topic. All right.
I already talked.
Now, I'm going to talk about, first of all, I'm pretty sure everybody heard that 45, Donald Trump, was having a prison reform summit. And he invited Meek Mill to it, right?
What?
Yeah, prison reform. He invited Meek Mill to a prison reform. I guess they want to reform prison. And
Kanye, that's Kanye.
Yeah, he should have just called up his old buddy Kanye and got him to come.
You want to recruit them?
Yeah, but anyway, of course, they say people were saying that Jay-Z got to Meek Mill, and Meek Mill decided not to go to Trump. He counseled on Trump, right? But Meek Mill and Jay-Z said that's not true. That's not what happened. They said that Meek Mill didn't want to go, basically because maybe he got the feeling that Trump should not, it would be better if he didn't go so he can focus more on reform, making good reform for the prison. Basically, I think Jay-Z did get to him and told him, dude, why you going to show up at this daggone thing with Trump? Trump don't give a shit. Why they want to reform prison for black people? Well, first of all, when they stop killing make a reform about stop killing black people. Make a reform about stop imprisoning black people. Make a reform about stop profiling black people. First do all those things first, and
before
then
you start to the prison.
Talking about prison. What I want to make the prison pretty for black people?
What about outside the prison?
All I kept thinking was, I guess the prison's not gonna have computers now.
Well, the only thing they're gonna do is exploit Meek Mill. Meek Mill show up, and what's gonna happen? Exploitation. That's what's gonna happen.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's all thing That's Donald Trump you talking about.
And then
that's all.
Another thing he's talking.
Speaking of prison, should have explored them Russians he was dealing with.
Speaking of prison reform, how you gonna try to reform when people are busy trying to make weed legal, but then if you make it legal for every state across America, are you going to release those people who went to prison for weed?
Nah, that's a good answer. For weed. First of all, I hope.
But see,
I know
men can make money off of weed, but black men go to prison.
I know there's people in jail right now for weed, and that's the stupidest thing ever.
It is.
Something that grows out the damn
earth. I mean, so the cocaine grow out the earth too, but you know what I mean? But so the heroin and all that. But the thing about it is, come on now. Ain't nobody, if you in jail for weed or selling weed, and you should be in jail for selling daggone candy or all this sweet. Oh shit! How you get high from eating all this candy?
To me, prison is just a form of
eating all this pork and all this bad stuff make you sick.
Having a controlled population.
Weed ain't gonna do that to you.
That's what I think prison is. Prison is just a form of having controlled population, because if you can put enough of a particular race in prison, then they cannot make babies.
Oh well, the way I see it is that weed is putting people in prison is a way to run up your taxes. Because somebody got to pay for all them guards and buildings and facilities and food and clothes. And somebody got to pay for all that. I say the only way you go to prison if you create a crime to harm another person.
Yeah, because I feel like we need to be, instead of
still-
talking about prison reform, we need to be talking about drug reform.
Yeah.
Because I just don't see the point in sending somebody to prison who has a drug addiction. How is sending them to prison going to help them?
It was a cheap way of
When you need to,
They don't want to pay for rehab.
detoxicate. It's a
But
cheap
the
way
same
to
sense,
detox.
they should be able to.
but it's just when they get out, they're just
Then
going to
they're
fall
gonna go right back
You're
into
into
what
it.
they came
right,
from.
because they can get the help, the mental help that they need.
Well,
Okay,
they
let's.
need to go sent to right
That
to the
reminds
rehab.
me again. Let's get into our main topic. People can. Let's
Okay,
do that.
we got to keep it short and simple
All right.
because
We'll try. The main
No,
topic.
ain't no try.
We're
We
gonna
got
try.
to.
The main
No,
topic
ain't no
is
try.
juicy. It's
We're
good. You know.
Now, the main topic is racism a choice or is it a mental illness?
Okay.
And you already spoke on it. You think it's a choice, but
Well, he got elaborate.
mental
You gotta
illness
all right. Now, for all y'all who are on my main feed, you tell them what you said.
What?
Tell them again what you just said. Is racism
The topic
Yeah.
is racism a choice? Is it taught or is it a mental illness? Is it something that is just in the
think it's
brain?
a
That's-
bit
if
of
you
both.
if you're on my live feed on Facebook, you can go ahead and put in your answer, man. Do you think it's a choice or do you think that it's a mental disorder or something?
I think
Say what you think. As a matter of fact, you know what? That's gonna be one of our polls too on our Facebook
Yep.
page. But go ahead and right now, if you're on my live feed, tell me what you think. What you think?
when you
And I'm
have,
gonna tell everybody
when
what
you
you
have,
think.
when you live in
while
a
we
society,
while we doing this.
when you live in a society where, okay, it's like if we grow up and all you ever heard your grandparents say is something
Negative.
racist and
Mhm.
negative about somebody else, and then you got a
You start to
society
think about it, right?
that also supports those same thoughts that your grandparents have perpetuated to you and never
Wait a minute, that's a
have,
big word, perpetuated.
huh?
That might be a big word, perpetuated.
Well, look it up.
You might have to break that down for some of us. Nah.
If that's all you've ever seen in your life, and nobody ever stood up to your grandma or your granddaddy and say
That's wrong.
that's wrong, what you talking about, and you shouldn't be saying that or whatever, because they might be the money supply to the end all and be all of their lives. I think at some point, as they're growing up, it is a mental illness, but as they grow into an adult,
It's a
they
choice.
have the option to make a
Exactly.
choice.
They understand
Well,
from history
Well, I'm
and
gonna tell
other
you-
things.
look,
They
I'm-
understand that this
I'm
is
gonna
what
tell
will
y'all-
happen and what was wrong
I
and what
got
is
it.
right. Even people back then knew it was something that was wrong and that was right. They know. It's
Well,
a choice.
like I said,
Are you gonna choose to be have consequences for believing something that is basically taboo at that time, or are you going?
if y'all on my live feed,
Just go with the flow.
send me your answer. You all think racism is a choice, or do you think it's a mental illness? Well, my thought about this whole thing is that I think that racism is a choice.
Yeah.
And I know the whole in the what is it BRM and the whole is it BRM? Yeah, the BRM, DRM. I'm trying to think of the right name. It's where they have all the diagnosis for mental illness. You know, psychologists, psychiatrists.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to get it in the BRM, classify it as a mental illness,
It's an excuse, though.
or they are going to put it in there. But to me, I think that mental illness is definitely a choice.
Well, I hope there's a pill
I don't even see how it can
to
be
help you see
mental
color.
to choose whether or not that you dislike a person.
Well, if
because
it's a-
based on the color of their skin, how is that a disorder?
Do you think people should be born colorblind? Would that change something?
Hell no,
First,
it won't
you
change
know what?
nothing. They still can
I
smell you. It
met-
smell
I
like
met-
collard
No.
green.
Okay, seriously.
I met a white girl on Friday, and she actually is colorblind.
Uh huh.
And
She knew you were black, didn't she?
well, I'm sure she knows.
Well, you know
that.
what? Colorblind, you can still see color.
Well,
You
I
can see
know.
black and
You just
Okay,
white.
can't
sorry.
tell the-
Shades of gray.
That's
well,
right.
All right.
Okay, well, I meant like black and white.
You can see.
Would it be different if everybody saw
Hell
in
no.
black and white? Because, well, I,
You mean they thought
No,
in black?
I don't
No,
think so.
if they saw in black and
because
white, then black. then they be
features.
black.
Oh, black people have big
to be
nose,
honest,
big
I don't
lips.
think so
Still be black.
because the humans are programmed to find a way to set themselves apart. You know, it's just like
I don't
somebody
think so.
being gay and straight. You know, people are gonna find ways to dominate over someone else. I just think that's just unfortunately human nature.
You saying the
You're
fittest
right.
survive?
Yeah, I think
Survival.
We're
the
not
fittest.
born to get
Yeah.
along, is what you're saying.
I don't necessarily
As
think
a
so.
unity.
But,
It'd be too easy.
I think I would
guess.
like for it to be
Oh yeah.
because I mean, in Europe, when everybody looked alike, what was it? Religion.
Something always has to be just like a movie has to have a
They're always.
conflict.
They're
It's
always.
like your life has to
They have to have some type of conflict
something to make it
in order
interesting.
to. I think people just
Or-
want to always dominate because people are programmed to always want some type of power in some kind of way.
Right.
And I don't like to think like that.
Well, I'm gonna tell
And-
you. There's no.
And to be honest, I am kind of sick of trying to explain to the white guy or the white woman about racism. I'm just like,
Well,
Because they know. But they know.
I just want you to go to South
now I'm gonna
Africa.
tell you. Now I'm gonna
and
tell you all this. Now,
I just want to go. I just want you to
Or
go to a
what-
predominantly black
have you
community
ever-
and see how people treat you.
yeah, but have you ever been around a person who stink but don't know they stink?
Well, I guess that could be like somebody from the Middle East or Africa,
Or a person from another
because
country.
they're so used to it in
Yeah.
their own community, and then they move somewhere
And
else.
right, what I'm
And
telling you, there
we're
are
not-
some people
it's
who
just
are
something that
racist.
We're not used to.
There's some people who are racist that don't understand that they're racist.
That's true too. I believe some
But
people
they
believe
don't
that, too.
understand how they're being racist. They don't understand because that's what that's them. That's in their mind. Like sometimes we're the way that we are. It's kind of like tasting food sometimes. Like we have a taste for certain foods and they tell us it tastes bad and we can't understand it. But there are some
I'll be the
people.
worst in
But
Asia.
when they, but now that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
but
wait.
when they act on it, they understand that when they act on their prejudices and their different, that how they see the world different. Now that is a conscious choice that they make. They don't select. Where unconsciously decide. Some there's this word that they have called polarization that people automatically click. We call it click to those that they have things in common.
It
It's a
happens in high school all
it's
the
a
time.
natural thing to polarize. But as an adult, you should be able to to see or identify why the world around you. You should be able to see that okay, I'm standing over here with all the black guys and the white guys all over here, all them over there. That's not right.
Okay, I got a question for y'all real quick. Would you feel comfortable if you were on an airplane? Would you feel comfortable if you were sitting next to a Muslim or Arabic nationality man? Would that bother you?
No.
It won't
No.
bother me neither.
It wouldn't bother you either.
No, as long as they ain't got no, don't start.
Because
doing
I
no
mean,
crazy.
anybody who blowing up anything, I'm gonna have a problem with you. It don't matter where you're
Just 'cause
from.
the-
Would you
Well,
feel
just-
some type of what?
No.
No.
Not because that don't mean
Because
anything.
most times I'm more concerned about
Why would I be concerned about it?
the other guy.
I
That's
don't-
good because what I'm saying is it's so stereotypical to think that okay, this guy he has his clothes on and stuff like that. No, because that's what's in the news all the time. This is what is being shown to
That's
us.
Trumpism.
This is what
That's the division he's showing in between these people who, first of all, most of these people live out in rural areas because they want to separate themselves from everybody else, from society. Shit, half of the time they don't even like their own self, and their spouses probably don't like them, and they probably don't like their spouse.
There is a level of fake news, but it's not the fake news that Trump is talking about. The fake news is
My phone died.
the fake news is perpetuating every Muslim to be a terrorist or perpetuating every black
Right.
man to be a thug.
Right.
And then when it comes to, or even perpetuating all white men to just have a mental illness when they shoot up the school. You know what I mean?
Well, that's how they want to put it.
But nobody else gets that pass
And
when they do something, because when the black sniper, did what he did, you know, it wasn't no mental illness for him.
That one ain't gonna be no.
they call it hate.
That's a hate
It's
crime.
a hate crime.
And he could be crazy as I don't know why. Or maybe he didn't have.
But that's what I'm saying.
Or maybe he didn't have the
There is-
insurance or money to go to see a psychiatrist to get
That's
a
another thing that
diagnosis.
we need to be. That's another thing that we need to start talking about. Is
Okay.
if we're gonna talk about mental illness, you gotta start getting people help.
But I really think
They need help, guys.
I
They need
really
help.
think that the truth is that I just cannot see it being a mental illness. I just can't for the life of me. But that's what they saying.
But let us know. We're gonna put a poll up, and
I think you can
everybody
only-
will be able to vote.
Oh, sorry. Let me just say this one last thing.
Okay.
Like I said, I think it can only be a mental illness if you're a child, because you don't really have.
Is that a
choice.
mental illness though? Is that a? But just because it's not a choice doesn't mean that it's a mental illness.
Well, how can you determine
It
if
just
a
means that
child
he's
don't like
being
somebody
taught.
whether they're black or white?
Because when you're a child, you don't really have a say so who you gonna live with,
You don't.
and you can't.
But you still have.
And you cannot. And I'm not saying that the children can't make a choice of who they want to be friends with, but who got the last say so in their lives? You see what I'm saying?
Something to think about. Is racism a mental illness or is it a choice? Let us know. We are, in conclusion to the sauce topic of this week.
Oh, very saucy this week.
It's very, very saucy, but it's got a lot of seasoning in it, so it's good. I'm Bree.
Paprika.
I'm Xavier.
Don't tell them the secret now. They might call the cops on you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Becky outside the door right now.
Oh yeah. I'm Xavier.
911? Yes. I have two
And
black
here's
people here
Becky.
making the sauce.
Say your name.
I'm Sam.
God. And this is the sauce topic. Join us next week as we sauce up your week.
Okay, so this is what it come to, huh? Damn, I gotta get my head in the game. Let's go. Shit, time to make this shit right. Some people won't understand, but shit, fuck it. I'm still do what I gotta do. Still gotta make ends meet, man. Some of y'all can feel my pain, but I'm not sure, man. Let's get this shit jumping, man. Grind time, baby. Ready?